Hello everyone and welcome back, and today we're going to do the third episode of The Long Drive. Now if you haven't been with us for the entire season, the last two episodes I was searching for a radiator, and at the end of last episode I finally found one. So today we are going to continue driving and see what we find. With this new radiator, hopefully our engine stays cool. I did modify some recording settings, so hopefully you can hear the in-game sound, which is pretty much just me crunching gears. And here is what the horn sounds like. It sounds pretty dumb, but we are currently low on fuel, so hopefully the next station will have quite a bit of that. And something new just popped up on the right. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Actually, I think I have. It just looked a little different. It's a water tower with something on top, so I don't know. I guess we'll go in. And actually, this one does look different because there's windows on the side. I've never seen this before. Okay, this one is made of bricks. I've seen the water towers that are made of concrete, but not ones that are made of bricks. So I'm going to park my car. Can we even get up there? No, we can't. So it appears that we can't get up there, but is there water? Yes, there is. I'll just drink some of that. And there is a ship down there, but we probably don't need to go to one of those since we already went to one and are full of oil. And I just hit a rabbit and diesel. And if you're wondering, how do you know which is the right way to go in this game? Well, the power poles are always on the right side of the road. So if you spin out or get disoriented, or just always remember that they're on the right of you. And if they're on the left of you, you're probably going the wrong way. I'm going really fast. I really hope I don't crash here. And we just missed a stop. I did think that was a rock, so... And find something. Okay, there is some gas. What's down here? That's a sponge. We don't really need that unless if we want to clean our car. We can sort of where can we put this? We can put this on the roof, right? I think we're going to put this on the side of the car. G to attach. Okay, so this bread. These engines, I'm just gonna take one. So. Put that in the basket. There we go, a perfect fit. Okay. I'm going to take this just in case. Where do I put this? In the passenger side seat, okay. I really think we should find a new car soon. This one's getting a bit boring, and also it's pretty slow. Unless if you're going downhill. You know what, I'm actually going to go to that ship. Damn, drifting, because I kind of need fuel, so I know stuff just randomly generates in the terrain. I mean, there's a likelihood that it will spawn next to the road, but there's always stuff that spawns like off-roads, even if it doesn't even make any sense, like a diner or a house, because they'd obviously be in roads, but in this game they aren't, so that's an interesting generation thing in this game. And now I need to find one with gas in it. And they just start randomly rolling because I don't think physics loads in when you're not close to them. And as soon as you are, they just start to roll. What's that one got in it? Oil, gas, and diesel. And what's this one? It keeps rolling. Empty. Okay. Well, it looks like we haven't found any barrels with anything of value in them. We topped up a little bit beforehand, so there should be no problem. Yes, and now I can start to see the lights from the road going across, so we are still heading in the right direction, which is great. I haven't lost my way. When we get to the next stop, I'll actually start to customize this car. We'll paint it, so hopefully that will also help for the thumbnails. It'll stand out more. I'm going to try and shift where it tells me to, you can see on the speedometer there are those little red marks. They're supposed to be indicators to where you shift. I'm not even sure that I'll make it to that mark. Yeah, they're not quite suited for the engine. I mean, we're good there, and then all of a sudden we're redlining even before that mark. Also, one thing, that radiator actually looks like the top of a toaster. I just noticed that. The radiators in this game look kind of unrealistic because there's no fan. Well, some of them do have fans, but either they're hollow or it's just a block of metal. There's no heat sink. You know, at least they do work in the game. Yeah, the car doesn't like all the stuff I've put in it. Wow. You know, the game is very atmospheric, I must say that. Yeah, the suspension does keep bottoming out on every single little bump. But at least it isn't spinning out. Is that something? No. Ooh, it appears that we've come up to another place. I think that's one of those places that crosses over the road, right? Yeah, it is. Will there be anything that spawns in at the last second? Will there be... No, unfortunately nothing spawned in. But, since I kinda don't want to go out there at night, I can just sleep in the car. So, and there we go, it is morning, and let's get out of the car and go into this strange place that keeps reappearing. A tire, we don't really need tires. Do tires wear out in this game? Ooh, some paint. Gotta keep that in my inventory because I'm going to paint the car. Here's some stuff to clean our car with, so just put that into inventory slot 1 and a piece of rail. I don't even know why there's pieces of rail in this game. And I do hear one of those rabbits, so I'm going to improve the weight distribution of this car by putting this on the hood. There we go. Time to clean this car. Ah, nice and shiny. Oh, this car looks amazing now. And here's that rabbit. I'm actually going to get in the car and run it over because that will be fun. Also, I kind of want to go back up that place to get that second bottle of wash. How did it not die? Oh, it just did. Can you eat these? They're kind of ugly. What do I want to do? The bumper again. There we go. It's shiny now. And all these random killer rabbits have just spawned in, so there's no really point of me staying here if I can get killed. I'm hoping to get the bus engine. And then this car will be super fast. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes rolling over the road a bit does that. Oh yes, by the way, I am going the wrong way, so... Yeah, this car is struggling up this hill. We can't even hit highway speeds. But that's expected having, what, 300 kilos of cargo in the trunk. What is that over there? That is a house, or a station, so I'm going to turn off the road right here. It's bumpy. It is really bumpy on this road. But at least we're picking up some pretty good speed. And stop. I can probably just go in here and... You know what, do I want to take this car? You know what? Forget it. That car actually looks pretty small for all the cargo I'm going to be carrying. Oh, here's a license plate. Now my car is road legal. Yeah, this is just going to double our... Now I am going to put this big wheel on the front of the car, because when I find 2 of them, I can put both of them on the back, and then I can have a faster car. So that's a good idea. There's an actually an actual radiator that's designed for this car up here. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to die. Just gonna ram my way out of here. You can sort of lean in this game, but I can always use the external camera. There we go. Back on track. Yeah, I definitely need to get a trailer. I have stanced out the back of this car. Ooh, do not tip. Do not tip. I lost the wheel and I just saw that my fuel cap is undone, which is not good, so I'm going to close that. Where, I just gotta see in the context of the car. Okay, it'd be here, wouldn't it? E close, okay. I'm gonna turn on the interior light and backtrack until I find that wheel. If I can't find this wheel real soon, I'll just forget about it because it could have rolled all the way down that hill. Like, it actually could be anywhere right now. There it is. And it looks like the tire has separated from it. So I'm going to have to put this here. So when you're at high speeds, the car rolls from side to side a lot. So you try to counter steer, but then you counter steer too much or the car just slides out of control. I haven't actually seen one of them in game before, and it's floating. Is there anything on the bottom of it? I'm going to take a look, see right here. Is this like an ATM? Never mind. There's nothing here, so I'm just gonna... I'll probably end this episode at the next station, because I have to do some things today. But our car is nice and shiny. I mean, there are some pits in the paint. I'm guessing that's just because I didn't, wire brush it. I'm going to go in the car again and get out and pick up the wheel I just dropped and put this on the hood. Sounds like a deal. I just shifted from first to fourth because I don't know, the gears seem very sloppy in this game. I mean, they don't really want to hold a specific ratio of RPM, so I know it doesn't really matter. Maybe the clutch in this game just releases extremely slowly, even though I myself release the clutch very quickly. Oh dear, the grass caused a lag spike. Look at this suspension just bottom out. Uh-oh, this is going to be an ultra-fast downhill section. But there is a house or a station at the end of it. Look, did you see that glitch there? How fast are we going? Don't want to know. It's probably way faster than the speedometer can even read. Let's see, yeah. It caps out at 160. Ooh, this is not going to be good. What's going on? Somehow I didn't hit my head on the steering wheel and bleed all over the dashboard there. Because yes, that is a thing that can happen in this game if you're not careful. I'm just gonna say we lost that wheel. What is that at the back of our car? Our mirror, yeah. Some of the parts did fly around. But this next station does look like it will have a parking lot, so it will be a good place to conclude. Okay, time to get out. Here is the truck, and this has an engine in it, so the good engine, not the best, the second best engine in the game. So I'm just going to take that and put it in my car, but I will need to swap out the diesel in it because this car uses petrol, and the tank's full of petrol, so, and this won't run. Okay, just put that there. Maybe I can just tip the car. There we go, that looks like it's doing something. I'll just keep pushing it until it stops making that noise. There we go. And our fuel tank is now empty. So I'm just going to open this up and dismount this engine because it's bad, and put this one in. F mount, okay. Yeah, this engine is way too big for the car, but at least we have easy access to all the required things. Time to fill this car up with diesel. We are halfway full now, and I'll tell you when we're done. Now our fuel tank is completely full, possibly a first in the history of this game that's ever happened to anyone, because normally just fill it with tiny little bits, but I planned ahead for this exact situation. The oil's slightly low, so I might as well fill that up. But yeah, we've got enough. Is this 2 fuel tanks? Sorry, oil tanks? No, just one, but it's got 2 fill nozzles, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe like in real life it had like a reserve oil tank or something. But okay, this is our old engine. I don't really need it. A radio and one of these tree, generic tree things that you always see in literally everyone's car. Oops. Forget about that. I'll just see what these other cars are. Have they got anything in them? There's an oil engine. I mean, the station wagon version does look quite a bit better, but can we not go? What's going on here? Are we just stuck? Don't know what's going on here. Well, I think we're just kind of stuck in the ground here. Oh, there we go. We're good to go. You know what? We probably don't need this. What's underneath the car? Did anything actually get stuck underneath the car? Hey, maybe we can just put the giant wheels from this onto this. Yo, is that a UFO? That is actually a UFO. I don't know what to say. That is amazing. I've never seen one of those ever. I am extremely lucky to actually see a UFO up close. That's amazing. That's awesome. Like, actually. So that'll be actually an excellent way to end this episode. There we go. I think it's just that the engine is so heavy that it digs into the ground. You can see underneath the car, the oil pan like almost touches the ground. So I think that's what's causing our difficulties. Oh my, this is actually impossible. There we go. I guess I can kind of put this. I'm hoping that doesn't interfere with the rear wheels. Yeah, this feels a lot faster. How fast can we go? And we also have tons of diesel. Actually, it's not that much faster, but it's good to have the extra torque with all the stuff we're carrying. Oh yeah, it is a bit faster. That's nice to know. Well, I guess that will be the end of the episode. We found a UFO and got a big engine for the car and also polished it up a bit. So if you want to see more of this, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.